Stack Master, hello. We need some music. This is a good starting point, I think. Let's get some music. What's good Kickstarter beginning music? I have Flying Warriors up. Is that good? You know what? Maybe that's good. You like this one. It's kind of good, actually. Okay. The stream has started, but it hasn't officially started. This is an unofficial start. I'm going to use the bathroom, enjoy this music, and get pumped! Stack Master refreshed. Flip me sides. Also, you resubscribe a no cool pop-up. Well, let me do this then. Is that the case? Founder. You're a founder. Did you know you're a founder? I think the camera's a bit off. You know, the camera's a bit off. You're a founder. Wow, thank you. What is it? It says 45. I will put that down there. Maybe like this. Maybe that's better. Let's get those pineapples back. I don't even know where the little pineapple went. It's like pineapples. Kids like the pineapple. They've been recently running off with the pineapples. Can you make sound effects? Like for me, or? I guess that's okay. It feels a little bit unbalanced on the right side, but I guess it's alright. 20 minutes of Breath of the Wild. Does it? That's good. I mean, I like it. I'm not a big modern game person, but I like it. Hey, Stackmaster, well, I got you. I got you on the phone. The internet phone. Can I ask you a question real quick, Stackmaster? I gotta ask you a question real quick. Do you remember, Stackmaster, do you remember when we went to Japan? You remember when we went to Japan for like a week and a half? Do you remember that? Because you know what? That was awesome. Wasn't that awesome? Went to Japan. Even Monicule remembers he didn't even go, but there was pictures. We already looked at them on the stream. Hey, this music's good too. This is kind of good. My mic's a little close to the microphone. I have to modulate. This is kind of good. Kickstarter music. I'm gonna play video games. I'm gonna play Zelda. Stackmaster, you're gonna get to see some Zelda. But let's also launch a Kickstarter. Dude, what do you guys think? Oh, back to that then. You guys want to launch a Kickstarter? Who wants to launch a Kickstarter? I don't know. I was planning to start it. I was thinking I'd start it tonight, and I thought, you know what? Let's just launch it on the stream. I mean, I was gonna have it on the stream. I gotta remember how to put the money on the stream, like I did for when I was doing Kickstarter streams when I was doing streams during the Kickstarter of Book 11. How far I'm in the game, B-Dog? Pretty far. Like, the map is pretty filled out. I've done a lot of stuff. I've explored some of the undergrounds. I've done 2 dungeons out of 4. Music's so loud. Uh-oh! Thanks for the... Yeah, it looks like it could be. Thanks for the heads up. the YouTube volume. Oh, maybe I'll put it... Wait, let me try doing it this way. I don't know how that's... Is that alright? Is that okay, do you think? Are you... So... You can't play a Stack Master because you gotta finish Breath of the Wild. It's a good game. Tears of the Kingdom is just basically Breath of the Wild again. It's pretty much Breath of the Wild, but the new mechanics are really cool. It's basically Breath of the Wild again, but that's okay if you like Breath of the Wild. I like Breath of the Wild. But the new mechanics are really cool. Not just the new mechanics, but also like the floating island stuff, the underground stuff. The dungeons are really cool. The new dungeons. It's really good. Alright. You got all 4 temples complete? Good. So now you don't have to worry about me spoiling you, Monocule. How much of the underground have you done, though? Because I kind of want to divert from the dungeons to, like... I kind of want to divert to, like, focusing on the underground for a stream or two. I think I want to finish the... It seems like the underground areas has its own kind of main quest, and I kind of want to finish that. What are the flying... There's some other Flying Warrior. I just happen to have this up because I was downloading Flying Warrior music. Stage Theme 1, that's probably pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay. Well, this is probably fine. It's not very spoilery, maybe. I don't know. I did fight a boss. There were some stories. I guess we'll see. Alright. I guess I'm gonna launch this. Skittles and Mr. Leo haven't showed up. The demo's not here. But I don't know. I guess I'm gonna... What time is it? I don't know what time is a good time to launch. You know, I didn't really... I mean, it probably doesn't matter that much, but usually I think I launch them in the evening, so that on the final day people have until fairly late to donate. I don't think it actually matters the time as much. They say that, according to, like, Kickstarter guides, that it's better to launch it midweek. What time is a good time to launch? 10 o'clock, not noon, is the best time. AM? Dude, whatever. When it's active and ready to... The best time to launch the campaign is when your audience is active or ready to engage in your content. Best time to launch is 8 AM? Earlier launches are better because it gives the... What? I never did it that way. Why? Knowing the answer to this question will help you plan your 2023 crowdfunding launch. Month, day of the week, time of day. I mean, day of the week I should be... December is the worst month to launch. March is the most popular. May receives the most backers projects. Dude, it's June. It's close to May. On average, best month. See, like, but you can't... The averages don't necessarily mean anything because they don't have your variables. They don't have the data of your audience. Everybody's audience is different. These are just averages. But I'm just curious what it said. Never launch on the weekends. Alright, at least I'm not doing that. Vast majority of projects launch at the beginning of the week. I read that that's bad. Tuesday has the most projects launched and the most backers. I read that, like, Wednesday or Thursday... No, I read the... Actually, yeah, I read that they said Tuesday or Wednesday is best. I guess. What time of the day is the best day to launch? The beginning and end of the day are the worst time to launch projects. Vast majority land on noon, most backers at 8. Well, I should probably just do... Alright, I'm launching. I'm just going to launch it now. Whatever. Well, I mean, the more I wait, is probably the worse it is. But I would think that, like, launching in the evening would make the most sense, though, because on the final day, don't you have to give people time to... Because if, like, the final day was Wednesday, but it's, like, 8 AM, I feel like some people are going to be like, I'll donate on the final day, but then they won't know, it'll already be over, right? By the time they check, you know what I mean? It just seems weird. Everyone's just, yeah. I don't know if this is interesting to you guys. Well, I should just launch. I'm just gonna launch it. Let's guys, alright. Should we launch a Kickstarter? Guys, do you think we should launch a Kickstarter? Last day, make payday. Yeah, but all the guides say don't do that. I don't know why. They say Friday, right? They say not to do that. But they say absolutely don't launch it on the weekends. I don't know. I know, I don't fully understand it either. But, I mean, I think I've always launched... I think I've usually... Well, I don't know. I don't remember exactly, but I think... Because I've done, like, 5 at this point, but I think I've usually launched midweek. But I usually launch in the evening. So I'm just going to do that again. Alright, so... I think I'm ready. I think all I have to do is click on launch. I think. Let's see. I don't know that. Like, can I launch? I think I can launch it. Exit preview. It's all, everything's prepared. I've got a lot of tiers in here, and they have pictures now, which is cool. I posted those pictures on Facebook. Okay, exit preview, I guess. I'm ready to launch. So when I click this, we engage. Your launch date and time determine your end date and time. You know, do we have any... Let me... that music's pretty good, but do I have any, like, super inspirational... What would be super inspirational kind of... like, maybe some No Game, No Life. Hey, hey, Sackmaster, that's like one of the anime we watched together. Aside from Kaiji. I think we watched all of No Game, No Life. The anime is so good. What's the... This is good. This is gonna be good. Okay, let's go with the 1 hour mix. Let me just make sure. Now let me make sure it's not too loud or not too quiet either. Let me know. It looks like it could be a little quiet. What do you guys think? I'm gonna turn it up slightly. What happened to Pleasures Met? Well, let's see. Well, what happens is... Let's read together. You have 21 days to raise $5,000. If you launch now, you'll have until Wednesday, 8:40 p.m. Funding is all or nothing. There you go, Monicule. It's all or nothing. Money will be transferred to Brian Folk's account. That's my real name. Brian Folk. What kind of stupid name is... Kickstarter's fee, processing fees. If you reach your goal, you must complete the project and fulfill each reward. Well, I always have before. Yeah. I agree. So if you don't reach the goal, you don't get the money, but 5,000 is not a hard goal. I mean, you can always try to have, you know, people that you know, or just, you know, make sure, like if you're close to the goal, you can have people that you know just like kick in a little extra or something like that. But I haven't had any issues reaching that. Usually I get around like close to 10,000, or like close to double. Everything's looking good. Blah blah blah. Launch. Click 8:42. When I click this, that will be the time. Should I wait until like 9 p.m. so it's like an even time? Or does it matter? It doesn't matter, right? Is the money returned to the backers? Yeah, I'm not super familiar with but yeah, the money should be returned to the. You don't actually get the money until after the campaign. So I would assume it's returned to the backers. We don't have to worry about that. We'll definitely reach the goal. For a book series like me, it's basically kind of just like a way to do pre-orders. But I've got a lot of cool stuff as part of the campaign you can get, which like sketches and like art that is. I mean, you can get this stuff in other ways, but certain things that you can't get. Should we launch now? 8:44? Should we launch? 8:44 seems like a good time, right? That means it'll end at 8:44 p.m. on... Just check the date. On the 12th. Which... Anime Midwest is like 7th through the 9th. The 12th, just gonna double check. I do have a convention that weekend, but I've got conventions all over the place, so there's kind of no avoiding that. But I need to hurry up and start this, because I should have started it probably last year. Dude, you know, actually, I think I prefer the 2-minute version, but just looping, because I like to get the end of the song in there too. Yeah, my next convention is July 7th through 9th, Anime Midwest, but it's in Chicago, so I might still be able to stream and stuff around that date. There's no travel time. Then 14th through 16th is a KaiCon, which is an 8-hour drive, so I might have to leave. I probably don't have to leave Wednesday. I think I'll be home for the end of the Kickstarter, which would be helpful. I'll be leaving the day after. Should be fine. Everything should be fine, guys. Skittles is here! Alright, Skittles is here. Now I feel like is the right time. 8:45, it's gonna end. If I launch now, it's gonna end on July the 12th, 8:45. Let's do it. Skittles. It's beginning. Maybe wait until 9, Skittle and Leo may show. Should I wait until 9? Should I wait until 9? Should we just wait? Should we wait and start it at 9? Okay, you know what we could do? How about if we look at the preview while we wait? Yeah, maybe it would make sense to start at 9 and give. How is my comics fan base informed about the Kickstarter? Well, that is why promotion of these things is so important. You can hire promotion companies, but I don't want to do small projects like me. You know, we don't really. Something best to be avoided, because a lot of those are kind of rip-offs anyway. Yeah, my website. Well, I have a Discord. Obviously, you guys know that I have a small community site website. I have a website, Discord. I used to have a forum, but I don't have a forum anymore. Now the Discord is the forum. You know, I have Facebook, I have Twitter, social media. You post about that. Then I email everybody I possibly can. I let all my relatives know. You just have to. You have to let everybody know as much as you can. When does the Zelda start? Maybe in about 20 minutes or so. I think we're gonna look at. I guess maybe we'll aim to start at 9. Lloyd, let me play a different No Game No Life song a little bit. That song is really good. What the other one that's really good is... What is the other one that was really good? Game Start? Oh, and then Dr. Stone has really good inspirational music, too. No, wait, that's not it. Falling in Discord. Falling in Discord. That's it. This is the one that sounds inspirational. You swear you'll buy the books? Thank you. Alright, let's look at a quick preview of the page. Did Leo approve? Well, we decided, I was about to hit the launch button, but then Monicule said, why not wait till 9? Give Leo a chance. And then hopefully Leo can come in and let us know he approves before we start. Alright, project URL. Let's look at a preview real quick. May launch. Where's the preview? Project review. No way. Let's get back to the preview. How did the preview that I was at before? This is what it's gonna look like. Book 12, Kickstarter, with the Bloody Mary image there. Fix 9 ET would be the ideal time around the country's awake. It's funny, I looked up information. Now they do say that in the midweek is the best time to start. They actually said Tuesday, but Wednesday is close enough. But Wednesday is also good. But they said the morning is the best time to start, which I don't understand why. Well, I thought it would be... I usually launch in the evening. I mean, probably... It's like, it's just, you're looking at, like, overall statistics. When the time I actually started is probably, like, who knows what difference that will actually make. There's no way to know. There's my stuff in color. Well, I have, like, title pages. Activated. It's already activated. Where's the preview? Oh, there it is. Here we go. Alright, so this is what... The project is not live yet. Yeah, so the thing that's weird about launching in the morning is that it's like the last day, it ends in the morning. And it just seems like some people might be confused about that. Like, I don't know. I feel like the last... I don't know. I felt like the last... I feel like it makes more sense for the last day to end at night, but... Well, anyway. Oh, look. I did put some violence. I don't know. I wonder if that was... Hopefully that's okay. Well, I can always change that. But yeah, back to this song. No, wait. Go back to the other song. Whoops, I can't play. This, I know that these songs will not get a mute. That would be bad. I mean, I've played them before. The Hot Dancin' Cherry Moon gets a mute. Yes, it gets your stream muted. No Game No Life BGM music should be fine, because I've played it on stream before. Well, I've already played it now, it's too late. But, it is Welsh, yes. I'm Welsh from my dad's side. Yeah, so, the tiers are, let's go, okay, we're going to launch in 9 minutes. Yeah, Brian is marching. So, a lot of this is the same as before, but you can get a PDF of the new book for $10. You can get a paper book with a sketch for $20. So but what's new though is the pictures, which is a new thing to Kickstarter, but it's kind of nice. So I've got a picture here of, actually, let me move this over a little bit so you can see it a bit better. Yeah, probably more like this. So, yeah, I've got a picture of... Oh, is there a way for me to zoom in on this? Little picture of, like, I held the book open so you could see the sketch. Well, you can kind of see it on stream. Anyway, yeah, $20. The normal price is $15, but in the Kickstarter, it's like the sketch is included. Then $40, you get a book and PDF, and you get a special ink sketch. I don't know. I did have a $30 option in the last one, but it was limited. But yeah, I don't know. But I mean, maybe I should have one in this one. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like it's good to jump from 20 to 40, but I don't know. Try it that way. But yeah, you can see the picture of the ink sketch there. And then $60 package is you get a book. Oh, these all have... It's kind of a new thing with Kickstarter, but now they have add-ons built in, so you can add on more books to any of these, except for the top one, because of weirdness with shipping options. Like the top one is a digital only package, but all these other packages you can add on any number of books with sketches or ink sketches. You can add that stuff on. So the $60 package is you get a PDF, you get a book with an ink sketch, and your name will be in a special thank you page, the thank you package. And that's what it looks like. That's one of the ones from the previous books. Mr. Leo's here just in time, Mr. Leo. I'm launching in 6 minutes. Then the art appreciation package, now we're jumping up to $120. If you would like to support me for $120, thank you so much. I love you. And what you get is, look at this cool picture. That is a picture of a board. There's a picture of, let me grab it. For $1,000, yeah, I should have one of the options be you can have a candlelight dinner with me. Does anybody want to have a candlelight dinner with me? Thank you, Mr. Leo. It's one of these. See, it's one of these. For $120, you get all of this. You get all of this, plus you get an original Flipside Bristol board, that I drew one of the comics. You get a comic. That's the art appreciation package. Pretty good. We got to keep the inspirational music going because we're going to launch in 5 minutes. Keep it going. Running Wild Video, hello, welcome. We're about to launch a Kickstarter. You are here. You picked a historic moment to arrive. Howdy. All right, $120 is the art appreciation package. So just quickly again, like $10 you get a PDF, $20 you get a book with a sketch, $40 you get a book and a PDF and an inked sketch, a special inked sketch in the book, like it looks like this. $60 you get the PDF, the book with an inked sketch, and you get a special thank you in the book. $120 you get a PDF and a book with an ink sketch and a special thank you in the book, and you get your own Flipside page, an actual page of art. Okay, but what if you're a Flipside mega fan? I need to update the command. Thank you, Mr. Leo. It's still in there, but obviously that was the 2021. Thank you. Let's make sure to update that in a second. Oh, did you already mention that? I'm sorry, I did it. Skittles, I just have a lot. Did you mention that? Or are you just saying that? Oh, you did. Skittles, I'm so sorry for ignoring. It's just, I got a lot going on, and Skittles, I should pay much more attention to every word you say, because it's all important. Flipside mega fan, if you're a mega fan, look at this cool picture. You get a PDF, a Flipside book with an inked sketch, and a special thank you in the book. And you get your own page. Okay. Oh, sorry. Actually, no, wait. It's not a normal ink. You get a PDF and you get an ink sketch. You get a book with an ink sketch, but it's it's a special, elaborate ink sketch, which can be multiple characters of your choice. So you get a special, elaborate ink sketch in the book. And you get a special custom commission, inked 8x11 art, in addition to the sketch. And finally, you get not one of these, you get 5 of these. You get 5 Flipside pages, and that's for $300. But what if you're an ultimate Flipside supporter? Then what do you get? You get a paperback copy. You get a PDF and a paperback copy with a special elaborate ink sketch with like a special, like it could be multiple characters in the book, special ink sketch in the book, and you get a special custom commission, inked commission, 8x11 on an separate 8x11 board, and you get a thank you in the book, but it's not a normal thank you. You get a super special ultimate thank you in the book in a special page where your letter is separate from the other, your name is separate from the other names because it's a super ultimate name. And on top of that, you get 10 of these. You don't get 1 or 5, you get 10 Flipside, actual Flipside comics pages. You get 10 pages. Please don't make a voodoo doll of me. Hey, Stoneheart. There's more. Stoneheart, do you know I don't know if you're familiar with me, my streams of video games or Flipside, but this is a special Flipside moment. I'm about to launch a Kickstarter, and you're here for the launch in 2 minutes. It's happening in 2 minutes.
So yeah, that's the ultimate Flipside supporter tier. And that's what I have right now, but there could be more. That's just the beginning. Oh, you love Flipside? Well, I love you, Stoneheart. I love you. So those are the tiers, those are the rewards. The goal is $5,000. Shouldn't be a problem. But there could be stretch goals. If we reach a certain amount of money, I have ideas for things to add. I have ideas. And there could be more rewards added here as well. We'll see. Alright, I'm gonna start in 1 minute. It's it. I'm ready to launch. If I click on this button, you're gonna beat me up and steal my original pages of Kineticon? Oh, Stackmaster, I can't wait to fight! Street Fighter style. Where's the 50? Oh, I should start. I'm clicking on it. I'm clicking on it now. It's 9 o'clock p.m. my time. I'm clicking on it now. I'm clicking on it. I clicked on it. My project is live. It happened. It's live. Flipside Book 12 in print form. Stackmaster!
89 subscribed.
Stackmaster, thank you. Well, I also appreciate Kickstarter. Your project is live. Now start spreading the word. Well, I definitely need to send out 1 billion emails, but let's do what we can right now on a stream. I think streams are good too, Stackmaster. Let's start by adding a number to Stackmaster's name. Or no, to Stoneheart. Oh, Stoneheart. Free subscription for you. It's good. It's good. Very exciting. Oh, you know what? Let's play Dr. Stone music now. Dr. Stone also has original. It has that should not get me a mute. I played that before. Dr. Stone has got good inspirational music. It's got. Let's see. What is the good inspirational music in Dr. Stone? No, not that one. Let's see. Well, I mean that one's good too, but this is not. Where's the straight up, like, you know, normal release with the soundtrack? Hey, I guess this is actually pretty good. I'm pretty sure, like, Dr. Stone's not going to get me a mute, right? I've played this music before. It should be fine. Without the link, no one. Alright, well, I guess I can just do this. Hold on a second. Yeah, let's get the link in there. Does this work? I think so. There you go, guys. There's a link. So, in 1 second. This is pretty good. Alright, so yes, so Stoneheart. Yes. I'm going to put you on the sheet here. I'm putting you in the sheet because we also do a thing where each month you're subscribed, you get 1 hour of request time for subscriber requests. But in order to get that hour, you have to stay tuned and you have to be here for a subscriber request stream. So that is up to you. But potentially you have 1 hour of request time, so congratulations on that. Oh, this music's really good. Alright, now let's update that Kickstarter command, huh? Let's do that now. I need a Tiny Beans. I need a Tiny Beans link. Let's do... Or Tiny Beans? Tiny URL. No, wait, what is it called again? Tiny Beans is like the family website. Let's get a tiny URL. Okay. So these do expire, but this should be good for the next 3 weeks, I think. Let me just test it. Oh, hopefully I clicked, did I use the right URL? Back this project? Yeah, it's live, right? Yeah. Okay. Alright, there it is. Alright, so, yeah, so anyway, yeah. Edit com, Kickstarter. My Kickstarter for Flipside Book 12 is now live. Please contribute if you like Flipside. Check it out here. Tiny URL. Let's go. Let's try this. How did you say Tiny Beans? Yeah, I did say Tiny Beans. Not sure I want to know Tiny Beans. Tiny Beans is it's like a site where like families can post pictures of their kids, and my sister posts. Although I don't know if they've used that in a while, but they like used to post pictures. I think they still do of the kids there. The music's good, isn't it? It's for Dr. Stone. I wish there was a way to know if music would get you muted. Like, if there was like a warning. I wish there was like a warning. Like, I wish that Twitch goes to all the trouble to mute songs for you so that you don't get DMCA'd by the music industry, right? That's why they mute songs for you. It's supposed to be for your benefit. But then they like do stuff like mute, like you're playing the game DuckTales and DuckTales music gets muted because of some nonsense reason. I forget the reason why. There's stuff like that, weird stuff where it's like, I think it's okay to play DuckTales, Twitch. Thanks for trying to take care of me, but I think I could play DuckTales and not have legal trouble. I think I could stream DuckTales. No, it's just Twitch being insane. It's because I think there's like somebody like released. Well, the way it works is like it's algorithm based. So like if there's a band that has released anything, even if that band illegally uses the music, so I think there's like some band that used DuckTales music, and because of that, it's like flagged, even though they probably didn't have permission in the first place. I don't think it's not because of Disney. Like, you can play other games. I mean, the music is original to that game. It's not even from the cartoon. I mean, there's the theme songs at the beginning of the game, but like, there's plenty of games that have like theme music. Well, I mean, like, everyone's afraid of Disney also, but you're not going to get sued by Disney for playing DuckTales on Twitch. I mean, if anybody has a news report story of that ever happening, you can let me know. I'd like to know about it. Right. Like, or like bands. So like sometimes it's just like there's weird examples of like bands covering video game music or just sampling it. Like, there's been cases where they just sample music, and then and then if you play a game with the original music that they sampled, you can get muted because Twitch's algorithm, like, Twitch doesn't care. They just have an algorithm. It's, and it just mutes people, and they don't really care. I mean, they don't have like, people could, like, obviously it's hard to like micromanage everything the algorithm can do, but like, people report this stuff to Twitch, and they don't need to fix it. They just, whatever. You just have to deal with it. Twitch is great. We love Twitch. Great company. I'm so glad I could stream on Twitch. I don't know, but yeah, you guys like Twitch? I like Twitch. Twitch, you guys are great, Twitch. Love you, Twitch. Thanks for letting us stream here. Thanks for caring. Vinny Vinesauce's stream claimed due to cricket sound effect. Exactly. Twitch is dying. No, Twitch is very much a monopoly in a certain kind of way. Obviously, YouTube has streaming, but it's not with the same kind of streaming exactly. So Twitch is kind of monopoly-ish. We love you, Twitch. Thanks so much for letting us stream here. Your Kickstarter has the momentum of Runaway Freightway Train. What? I wasn't even paying attention to the screen. It's $500 already. I haven't even made my social media posts. All right, guys, let's make some social media posts. I mean, I'm gonna make them. Anyway, I think that because there's some weird stuff. Like, I was playing the music from an 80s anime called Dominion Tank Police that got a mute, and I did not expect that. But this should be fine. I wish there was a way to like know, like, a warning, but usually playing music like BGM music from anime is fine. I would be careful about like opening songs, like the actual songs used for openings. I don't feel safe about, but like BGM music most of the time is going to be fine. Most of the time. Retro, maybe should we just go back? I think Dr. Stone is. I could just go back to retro game music. Do 620. All right, I have to post that my Kickstarter is launched. Let me change the message a little bit. My Kickstarter for Flipside Book 12 is now live. 2 exclamation points. Feel free to contribute. And check out the new tiers, new reward tiers. It'll go from now until... What is the date? It's going to go till, I believe, July 12th? There's a date in there. It'll go from now until July 12th? Check it out here. Let's go. That's fine. Just a little thing. Copy that. And they got the tiny URL. Let me just refresh that. It would be good if it like properly loads the link in the... I'm making a Facebook post now. I'm gonna make 2 Facebook posts. I realized for big promotions like that, I should do both my personal and my business Facebook, which I had to take. It took me so long to realize that. Although I was doing that with Kickstarters in the past, but like for other stuff. Log in Kickstarter. Is that? Hold on a second. Well, let me just make sure that that works. That's pretty nice, but... You know, like, this... Okay, this one. Well, no, this wasn't the one I was thinking of, but this is good, too. 6 backers without posting about it. Yeah, I only like Twitch. 620 Blaze It. Also, Lee understood that reference. Alright, good start. Yeah, okay, so Facebook, I made the post. Let me just click on the link and make sure that actually is working. Okay, it seems to work. Good. Alright, Facebook posts have been made. 6 backers. 6 backers? Dude, 6 backers? But the backers are over 100 each? That's crazy, wow. Alright, so I made a Facebook post. Now I'm going to make it in my personal account. I'm going to play video games too. I've got to... Before I do that, I've got to try to remember how to do the thing where you have the little... I used to have like a, you know, a widget on your stream, so you can like... So it shows live the amount. Yeah, I gotta get that. But anyway, yeah. Well, I feel like I probably should like have an image that I'm posting. Like, these Facebook posts are kind of not that good, because I'm not... I should put an image in here. I should embed an image of, like, the cover image here. I can edit it. Let me edit it and put an image in. I'm not showing this on stream, but, I mean, you don't need to see this. You just need to... 715! 9 backers! Alright, dude, we just got 3 more backers. That's cool. Wait, how do I edit this? It's a little confusing sometimes. Like, now Facebook is, for like the last year or year and a half, say now that they have this thing where you have to... You used to be able to do everything from one account, but now you have to switch between your business and personal account to like edit various things. Which gets a little confusing, but I guess in a way it kind of makes sense too. Alright, but anyway, yeah, okay. Edit. I wish I could see, I wish I could make this... the link does not automatically... How do I make it... How do I make the link an image? 9 backers would be nice. Change preview. Login. I wish it did. I wish it would automatically. I wish there was a way to like put in a custom image for the link, but there should be a way, shouldn't there? Change preview. If I click on this, well, I'm not really seeing a way to do that. Like, I feel like there should be. A lot of times when you link to something, it automatically takes an image. Like, it works beautifully for comic pages in my comics, but I don't know why it's not working for Kickstarter. Oh well, I guess just whatever.
I'll just leave it the way it is. Let's make a Twitter post now. I made a post on Twitter. I should make a post on my own Discord. Let's make a Twitter. I've made a Twitter. Oh, dude, McCaw started his stream. What's he streaming tonight? Super Nintendo Variety and an unboxing. That sounds pretty good. I'm gonna stick with my stream, but that does sound pretty good. Announcements. Yeah, I gotta make a post on my own Discord, right? The link didn't post as a link. Why does it not recognize that as a link? Ah, dude, I'll just use the normal link then. Yeah, recognize that as a link. Okay. Oh, see, okay, let me just show this on stream. So, like, that's what I wanted it to look like on Facebook. See on Discord how... Oh, maybe it's because I should have used the full link. Oh, it's because of the tiny URL, isn't it? Why? I shouldn't be using the tiny URL. That's probably why I'm an idiot. It's probably why I wasn't working on Facebook and Twitter properly. Except I need to use the tiny URL on Twitter to save space. But the Facebook, I should use the full link, shouldn't I? Yeah, I should. Okay, that's better. Now the Facebook post looks way better. Whoa, who's that? DemoCore, thank you. Yeah, so I put that in. Demo, thanks so much. We're gonna check back on the Kickstarter and see what it's at now in a second. But yeah, this is what I wanted it to look like with the... and it chose the right image. It looks nice. Help make Book 12 a reality. I always use the same text for these. Demo, how's it going? Ugh, tier 3, you always forget. Thanks so much for the tier 3 though, Demo. Well, hey, your forgetting got you 5 more hours on the sheet. So there's benefits to forgetting, right, Demo? So what are you at now? That's 52? I missed one. So, Demo, was the last... I'm assuming the last one was also tier 3, right? I'm gonna have absolute trust for what you tell me. But it would have been the last one too, right? Oh, you almost forgot to follow? Hey, thanks for the follow, Stoneheart. So you should be at 52, but if the last month was tier 3, yeah, you haven't touched it, then that means we have to add a +8, so it should be plus 72. I have to keep track of the tier 2 and tier 3 subs more carefully because, well, I was gonna say that Twitch doesn't keep track, but actually probably, I mean, maybe it does now. Like if you go into Twitch, it used to be that you couldn't even get a list of your subscribers, but you can now, I think. How many hours is that? It is, so 52 plus 72, 124. Yeah, it's 29. Yeah, I mean, Demo, being a big spender is what gets Demo the big RPGs for her requests. And I appreciate that. Wait, this is not inspirational music anymore. You know what? I'm starting to get a little bit paranoid about Twitch's, like, overly aggressive muting of songs. Even though I'm sure I've played... I have to be careful not to play random stuff. Like, I'm sure I've played all of these exact songs before, and it hasn't got a mute. But just to be safe, let's not play any more anime music. Let's play some very, very safe retro music. What's some inspirational retro game music? Like, what sounds inspirational?
Offhand. Super Nintendo. I don't know. I gotta look at like. Guys, what do you think? What next? Maybe Pokemon Blue. It wouldn't be what I would want to play necessarily, but I guess it would be. I guess it'd be interesting. I don't know if I. I mean, if that's what you want, I'll definitely do it. Take my iTunes and put it over here. But I don't have an inspirational playlist. I have. Let me see what I have though. I have a soothing playlist. Let's see what's on here. Okay, we want game music. We want retro game music. We don't want normal music. Just to, make sure that we're safe. All right, Final Fantasy Tactics should be okay. I mean, it's not, yeah. Would Tomorrow's Mine should be okay if Bayonetta. Okay, that might be loud. Tomorrow's Mine. Duocule? Let's make one of Duocule. You were almost right, you're not good at numbers. You think about what's next. I had an idea, you liked it, I don't remember what it... Oh, yeah, an idea that I liked. Yeah, I was gonna say, there was something that I was excited about, and I also forgot. It's not Pokemon. I wouldn't really... It's not that... I wouldn't be against playing Pokemon, but Pokemon games just don't excite me, and like the idea of playing Pokemon, like an old... Like any Pokemon game for 30 hours is kind of not that exciting. Although I did enjoy playing through Pokemon Shield. I played through the entire Pokemon Shield, and like mostly... Like me and my nephew played through it. He played more than I did. We always played it together. Is this loud enough? It shouldn't be too loud. So there's no way this would get a mute. I've definitely played it. It's retro game music. Alright, back to the Kickstarter. Alright, still at 9 backers. Alright, so I need to fix my other Facebook post real quick. And I've already made my Twitter post. We'll keep a tiny URL on that. So edit this. Edit post. Put in the correct link. There it is. Now it's got the better image on the Facebook post. So I've done Facebook, I've done Twitter, I've done Discord. I could make a post on Instagram, but I don't really have a lot of followers on Instagram. I don't think it's that. A Nuzlocke or similar challenge. Yeah, that's like, it's not exactly my thing, but if Demo wants that, I'll do it. That Demo said that she wanted to do that for her stream. It's still not too late for you to stream. I hope that Demo streams one day. I will do what Demo commands. But we can still negotiate. I can negotiate. I will negotiate with terrorists. I will. But there's plenty of stuff. I don't know, like RPGs. What other RPGs do you like? What about just, I mean, Final Fantasy IX was one thing we talked about, right? I would not at all mind just playing Final Fantasy IX again. I've been wanting to, like, replay, or, like, to have an excuse to replay some Final Fantasy games like that. The only thing about that is 30 hours should be okay for Final Fantasy IX, I think. If you do, like, if you don't do, like, a crazy, completionist playthrough, but we just, like, try to play through the game efficiently. I don't know, maybe 30 hours would be enough. It wouldn't be surprising. But, like, what would be the art style? Because, like, Final Fantasy VII, they went crazy making it ultra-realistic looking, kind of. I'm not crazy about the way that Final Fantasy VII Remake or Final Fantasy XVI look. There was something with Final Fantasy VII Remake where they made... Like, it still looks kind of anime, but they made them look a little bit too realistic, like, very realistic skin. And it looks weird to me. And they did the same thing with 16. I guess they did the same thing with 15, but I didn't notice it as much. Well, I don't know. Some of the characters in Final Fantasy 15 I remember not liking the way they looked visually. You played the demo. Everyone's talking about the 16 demo. I guess I was thinking about trying it, even though I don't think the game looks good. It's not turn-based till Riot. You might riot. Like, it seems like Square is allergic to turn-based games these days. Yeah, everybody's talking about it being good. But that's what's interesting about a remake for Final Fantasy IX. Because how could they possibly make it realistic? Like, that just wouldn't make any sense to approach it that way. Hey, DuoQuel is here! Hey, DuoQuel, we miss you, we love you. Oh, I'm up to 13 backers, I'm up to 971. Let me just think. Oops. Don't play that song. That possibly could get a mute. Don't play that. What else is, I don't know if I can play that one. What let's see. Let's look for some game music that's definitely safe. Game music that's definitely safe, definitely will not get a mute. Like let's look at Super Nintendo music. There's got to be some inspirational sounding Super Nintendo music to play. I could have researched this before I played the game, I suppose. Ooh, Rushing Beat Shura? That could work. That could work. Dude, I think this kind of works. And there's no way this can possibly get a mute. It's impossible. Now let me just put that on loop for a second. Don't have to worry about this stuff. The concept art for Queen. What are you talking about? Oh, what are you talking about? Like was there like a fake one somebody made? Yeah. Well, I like Devil May Cry, but that's not even I don't know. It's kind of weird because that gameplay style lends itself to a single-player experience. That's the thing that's most awkward about Final Fantasy VII Remake, is the fact that you still have the party. It's an RPG where you have a party, but the party is so extraneous in the game. Like, it would just function better as a game if it was one character. But it doesn't really... Besides the fact that it's not really an RPG anymore... You know, it's just, like, it's so weird for Final Fantasy to just be... I think that's what they're doing. Like, in 16, it's just one character, right? A Mono Queen. Did you guys see the Mario RPG remake? I heard people get... yeah, I heard that they announced... I haven't looked at the Nintendo thing yet. I heard they announced some remakes people are excited about. I did see pictures from that. What do they got here? Can I show this on stream? Oh, this? Oh, the Amano. Dude, that looks awesome. I like Devil May Cry. That's not my issue with it specifically. I thought it was supposed to loop. Why did it go to the next song? I guess that's okay, though. Because it's the same soundtrack. No, I mean, the combat is fine, but it's like... It's so far removed from what Final Fantasy is. Like, forget about the fact that it's not an RPG. Like, just one character, action. Also, like, how are they gonna, like, stretch it out and pad it out? Is it gonna be... Oh! DuoQuel, thank you. We're already at $1,000! Dude, is there anything I'm forgetting with, like, promotion? Hold on, if anybody can think of anything, let me know. But, let me put down DuoQuel here. They were already at 1,000. Alright, we're off to a good start. Now, I mean, the biggest amount of donations is always at the beginning and the end. So don't be fooled into thinking that I'm going to make $1,000 like every hour. That would be nice, but probably not going to be the case. So DuoQuel is at 15. Alright, normal subscription. Thank you very much, DuoQuel. Independent person from Monocule, who we love. You don't like Devil May Cry style games? Not at all? You don't care about getting cool combos? It's not interesting to me. Yeah, well, I mean, I like it. I like flashy action games like that. I also just, like, I really like original Devil May Cry. Like, original Devil May Cry is such a cool game. It's very interesting, like, because it was trying to, and it really brought, like, it was the, like, in my memory, it was the game. In the PS2 era, like, the game that everybody said this, too, that finally brought, like, the old school, like, Twitch, kind of like, not Twitch TV, but, like, Twitch, reflex, fast-paced action to 3D. Like, before that, like, in the PS1 era, I love PS1 games, but PS1 action games were never, they never had that old school, like, NES sort of like Twitch reflex thing because they weren't really good at that. You know what I mean? And people kind of, it felt like they kind of pinpointed Devil May Cry as like one of the first games to really, but it was also like its own thing because it was like doing, it was bringing like John Woo style kind of martial, like crazy double gun martial arts into a game, and like, but it was doing all this like, it was all about like that sort of like crazy gun martial arts, like bringing that like and making that like a fun gameplay system. But like it really like does everything it does so well. I guess we could, oh, this works. This works, like Lord of the Rings. That, I guess that's good for my thing. It's good enough. It's kind of inspirational. So you liked the demo too. Everybody liked the demo. I did not like what I don't like what I've seen of Final Fantasy 16, but maybe I should try the demo. Dude, we're already 1,000, I know. 14 backers. That is pretty sweet. I don't know if we can see what people have backed yet. 4 people have... 5 created, 4 backed. Oh, that's how many... That's me. Wait, alright, so... I don't know if you can... Oh, wait a second. No, there's no backers for any of these tiers. Or is this not updated live? Do I have to refresh to see it? So, I used to have on the older Kickstarters, the inked sketches I used to limit. Because those take a lot of time to do. So I would limit like per tier there'd be like 5 available or 10 available of the inked sketches, but no more. You can get as many as you want because I'm gonna put the work in. I'll do 1,000 inked sketches if I have to. At the moment I don't have any multi-book tiers. There used to be tiers where you would get like all the books, but you can easily do add-ons now. Huh, I wonder why it doesn't show what people backed yet. Do I need to refresh? The most recent Devil May Cry was sort of fun. Do you remember I streamed Devil May Cry 5? I would have streamed 1 and 3, but those were before my time on Twitch. I loved 1 and 3. I love those games. 5 I don't love as much, but I still think it's a really good, fun game. I love Bayonetta. I've never streamed a Bayonetta game. I have Bayonetta 3 and I haven't played it yet. I'm thinking at some point I need to do like a full playthrough of all the Bayonettas on stream. I don't know, but like Mr. Leo, Mr. Leo, how would you feel about watching me play Bayonetta? Would you not be into that? Because I really want to stream it at some point. You've hated yeah, Skills hates all the modern Final Fantasies. He's in good company. Many people say that. Many old school Final Fantasy fans. And not me. I do like to hate modern games. But I actually like most Final Fantasies. But it's just 16 is the one I've been the most hesitant on so far. I don't like how Western it looks. I don't like that it looks like they're trying so hard to make it Game of Thrones. I don't like that. That's what I don't like about it. 12 is the last hurrah. I would even say 10. 12 is... I don't think 12 is particularly a last hurrah of Final Fantasy style. I don't think it has much old school style. Like it's very much an in-between kind of game, transitional, and it's borrowing from MMO RPGs a lot. Refresh, you can see it. Let's see what we have. Let's see. You should be 1 backer for the BDS. It's 6 backers for sketches for book. And I don't know, we can't necessarily see the add-ons here. So they might also have added on more books. In fact, probably some of these people... I mean, it used to be that you would have to get like all the books in like a package, but I like Kickstarter changed the add-on thing so it's embedded within the thing now. That it wasn't like properly embedded before. Like what you would do before is you would just sign up for a tier, like you'd sign up for 1 book, and then you would add on. I would have to put a section for add-ons to tell you you'd have to calculate how much to add on. And then you just add on a bunch of money, and then we just figure it out later. Like, that's how it used to work on Kickstarter for, like, my last fork. But this is a recent change. Like, now, you can, like, manually punch in the number of books you want, and it calculates it for you, which I assume people... So probably some of these people got multiple books, but we don't know. Like, I probably have it, but it's not that important right now. So 4 people... So 6 people in the pencil tier. 4 people in the $40 inked tier. And that, I think that's the 11. All right. Oh! There's also a backer in the... There's already an Ultimate Flipside supporter backer. That might be my parents, maybe. I think that could be a parent's backer. Well, just... that probably is a parent. Like, they probably know, because I've been talking... we talked about it at dinner. But I'm going to go collate with the parents real quick and just, you know, like, probably that's them, but I'm going to go... just in case, I'm going to let them know that the Kickstarter... So you guys go ahead and listen to Super Nintendo Lord of the Rings music. I'll be right back. And we will still play Zelda. That link... Wait, is there a problem with the link? That link goes to the Kickstarter homepage? That... Oh. What? Dude, should I... Alright. Does the tiny URL... My Twitter link might be broken as well. It was working before when I tried it. Okay, so then maybe that was a bad link. Dude, I'm just going to change it to the normal link then. Wait a second. Wait. Okay. Oh, okay. Alright. We better fix that then. Okay. They don't need to blink because they live in Utopia. Flipside playing Sonic 06. Alright. Forget the tiny URL link. It's not important. I mean, I'm sure the full link will fit. That means my Twitter link is broken, so I better fix that right away. Alright, I mean, the full link is fine. There we go. Okay. And then let me fix it on Twitter. I already fixed it on Facebook. Let me just make sure it's fixed on Twitter. Let me make sure it's fixed in the Discord, too. I think I used the full link in the Discord. Can I edit my... I should be able to edit my tweet, right? Or, I mean, maybe I should just make a new tweet. Actually, I'll just make a new tweet. Okay, let's see. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's so much better, because now the tweet has the image for the Kickstarter as well. Dude, the tiny URL... I probably just did it wrong, but... I guess it's better not to use it for promotional stuff like this. Alright. Alright, so hopefully that... Oh, I have up to 14 backers now. Alright, that's good. Oh, somebody new is in the Discord. Oh, Wham is posting. Does anybody have any questions about the Kickstarter or about, you know, the Flipside or the promotion or anything like that? Whamu is shocked that I've been going... Oh, he's commenting on the fact that I've been going since 1999. It's true. I don't know if this music is actually the best. I don't know. Let me play some... I don't know if this is proper Kickstarter music. Dude, what else is good? The Lost Vikings? No. Is Time Cop music good Kickstarter music? Do you guys think? You know what? I'm gonna say yes. That is. Alright, I'm gonna be right back. We should be cool now. I'm gonna be right back.
And just quickly scan the chat. Playing Snap. Oh, we played a bunch of Pokemon Snap, the new one. It's actually really good. You have to go to bed before Zelda? Okay, Stackmaster. Well, don't worry, there's going to be plenty more Zelda. I got a lot more Zelda to go through. You know the people behind the pledges at the end? I probably know some of them, but I mean, I can't show their personal information on stream. Is it all good for publishing costs? I'll think about that when I get back. That's a good question. But, I mean, basically, I think I might have undersold... It might be more than 5,000 total costs. So it might more... Usually, it kind of depends usually, but anyway. Hold on, yeah, I should get a rum and coke. I'll be right back. I'll answer that question in more detail. Hold on, be right back. Okay, I'm back. Is everything alright? Hey guys, is everything alright? Fun my Zelda stream. Where would Flip be without us running his live forum? Skittles, I do How much can I pay you? Oh, this song's really good. It's good this song came on. It's not too loud, is it? Okay, guys, let me know if the music's okay. This is the Super Nintendo Battletoads and Double Dragon Level 1 song, which is different. There's from the NES one, which is the one that people usually play, has a different song. I like this one, the Super Nintendo version. I like much better. In fact, I love it. It's one of my favorite Battletoad songs, actually. $1, one Korok collection. Okay, guys, do you want to know something crazy? Guys, I need to tell you something. Oh, also, real quick, I have my Coke here, ready. I'm ready for the rum and Coke, but the toast is still toasting. All right, guys, do you want to know something crazy? So I assumed, somebody donated $500 already. I don't know. I can't look at who that is on stream. Well, I could do it in the other window, but it's not really important right now. But I assumed it was my parents. It's not. It's not. All I know is it's not my parents, because they haven't actually had a chance to look at it or donate anything yet. It's not my parents. I don't know who that is that donated $500. I'm not gonna look either. I'm not looking. Let it be a mystery for now. I'll look off stream. But somebody donated $500, and it's probably not somebody related to me. Was it you? Demo. Everybody bow down to Demo. I would believe it, but the Kappa it tells me that it probably is not. But I wouldn't doubt it. All right, guys, let's pour the Coke. I got the rum. Wait, are you allowed to drink in Kickstarter streams? $1,200. I think it's just a little bit of Twitch. It's just a little bit of rum. It's not. I'm not getting drunk. It's like a rum and Coke. It's nothing. It's nothing. It's a weak drink. Don't worry about it. All right, guys. Let's pour the. You can see here. Caffeine-free Coke Zero. Let's pour it. I should get a new webcam and microphone during the time of the Kickstarter. It's the perfect excuse now. I need better media. Let's pour it. All right, ASMR time. Let's pour the Coke. 1,200. So what I should do now is we should figure out the widget. You've had your car for 13 years? Wow. I had this Saturn that was the first car I ever bought with my own money. The Saturn I had that for a long. I don't remember how long. It wasn't 13 years, but I did have that for a long time, and it was still working. It was still a working good car. But I ended up selling it because we got a van, and we didn't need it anymore. We really needed one car. But then now I'm divorced. So I needed my own car. So I got. Luckily, I got a hand-me-down car, and I didn't have to pay big money for a new car. There was a time where the Saturn I actually I bought straight up for $5,000 or something. Yeah, it was $5,000. Has no sales tax. Oh, that's pretty nice. Oregon has no sales tax. Do they have higher income tax then? Or is it just a more laid back set? I'm sure taxes in Illinois, I don't know exactly, but probably high. Especially in Chicago. I know that property taxes, in the brief time where we had a house, I know that property taxes are really bad in Chicago. But as far as the comparison of income taxes and sales tax, I never really paid attention. I don't know if it's higher. It's higher or lower. You have higher income taxes. What would you prefer, do you think? Would you prefer to have higher income tax and lower sales tax? Or would you prefer to have the reverse?
I mean, no sales tax is nice, but income tax can be kind of a drag. I guess it depends on how much money you make. If you're making more money, you want lower income tax. If you're making less money, you want lower sales tax. Does it really matter? I mean, it matters. If you're rich, they get way more of your money through income tax. Well, that's not true. I mean, I guess it depends on. Well, if you're rich, you're probably spending more money too. But if you're poor, you know, you're likely not paying a lot of income tax, and you want to save on those big packages, like, you know, like when you're buying cars and appliances. This is a good song too. We can play this. No income tax is nice. Ooh, 18 backers. We're up to 1356. All right. That's good. All right, let's figure out the widget. All right. What's that? Oh, I'm done with it now. Yeah. You can throw it out. Let's see. Because I used to let me just check something. It would have been my Kickstarter for 2021. Like, I want to see one of the streams that had the widget on it. I just want to see what it looked like, if that's possible. If I could find it easily, which I can't exactly. But I mean, it's too bad. Like, Twitch doesn't have the exact dates. Maybe if I just kind of go through here, I could find it real quick. No, it would have been let's see, 2 years ago. Probably would have been. I bet it would have been Patreon. Like, there would have definitely been a Patreon stream, and I bet it would have been in the 40s. I think. So, I'm pretty sure I did a Patreon stream at least during that last Kickstarter. And then I'll look up real quick how to get the widget. Oh yeah, there it is. There it is. I did not have it on stream. Oh wait, there it is. It must have. Oh, look at that. Last day of the Kickstarter stream. Streaming all day. That's right. Do you guys remember that I did that? Oh wait, let's turn this off for a second. Remember I had the widget on the stream, like during those like 3 weeks? Let's see, what's the best? Okay, that's pretty good. Playing super. How long is this? This is a 10-hour stream that I did during my last Kickstarter. This was back in 2021. And dude, what did I play? I played Super Star Wars.
Imagine so.
And you can see the money going up like live as well. Oh, my goal was 7,000.
It's funny because it's.
Oh, I never answered your question before.
Is the guy from Space Chess? Yeah, that's where he comes from.
I never answered your question.
You just fight him as
How
a
much of
boss.
it goes towards the goal, right? Okay, so the goal in this case is to print the books. See, the thing is, I'm wondering. I feel like I probably made it too low, but I'm not really too worried about it. I made it. It normally was It normally was 7,000. Or I mean, it normally was 5,000. I always made the goal of 5,000. Like, actually printing the books, like what it costs. For a new book, I always get 2,000 books. When I'm reprinting book 1, well, it used to be like back in the beginning, I would get like 1,000 books, because I started out doing like going with like some. For my first run of books, I went with some like bigger. You can go with like a small press company that does a smaller run, right? Which is what some people will do. So you can like get like 200 books printed. But the trouble with that is you paying so much more per book. So if you go with like a bigger company, with one of these bigger companies, and some people, what some bigger companies like corporations do, is they go overseas where it's like really cheap, especially China. In fact, Jennifer had even done that with some of her products. Purple Demo. Oh yeah, dude, Ramune Gaming's in the chat. I've gotten really used to green demo. I like mint green demo. Purple demo is cool, but I like this mint flavor of demo. I think it's pretty good. I like it. I like you, demo. I like your mintness. So, let me see. Oh, the older layout for subscriber requests too. Wait, where's the widget? There it is. So, not actual. That's the 2021. Right now we're at 1300. Okay, let me put this on. That's cool. Yeah, so I did a 10-hour stream on the last day of that Kickstarter, and we ended up getting to like 9,300 something. Look at that. I was playing. Oh, we had all the pineapples on the stream. I was playing Last Action Hero. I was playing just tons of weird Super Nintendo games. So, yeah, I started off like with my first book. I started off and I paid with my own money because back then, when I printed that out, which would have been 2004, I don't think crowdfunding was not even a thing yet. So I had to pay it all my own money, but I saved up the money and I printed out the books, and I went to conventions and I sold them, and luckily I was able to sell enough that I sort of discovered over the, like, I didn't start out this way. Like, it started out being hard because I didn't know. I remember the first year or two, like going to like Comic-Con and seeing other people like sell, and other people would sell more books than me, and I would like, I would get tired of like engaging people, which is what I think that's how most artists are at conventions, but you kind of get like tired. Here, let me play some like more peaceful music for a second. Not that. This is good. That's good. But like, I don't know. After a while, I don't know what it was. I think there was like certain other people who like were selling, like and the funny thing is, I think I went to somehow we ended up going to San Diego Comic-Con, like me and Jen, and we got table there and we sold stuff, and it was like, that was like right around the first or second year I started going to conventions too. But I remember like seeing other people like doing well and like wishing that I could sell more books, But I just like, I tried to, I also had worked in telemarketing and like sales jobs, so, Eventually I just kind of worked it out, and I sort of developed a technique for like yelling at people, hey, come over here and check out my book, and I had like a pitch down, and then I like one of like, after doing that for like 5 or 6 years, then I like lost my voice, and I came up with this like crazy idea to like write down a bunch of stuff on signs and like show sign, like, and I just had a sign that said, hey, check out my book, and then people would come over and like I'd do cue cards. I'd flip over cue cards. And I started doing that, and it worked really well. So even after my voice came back, I just kept doing it, and I sort of like honed that. I like made some nice newer signs, and I kind of got a thing down, and then I just kept doing that, and it works really well. It works really well, and like I'm pretty good at selling books. But well, anyway, I became pretty good at selling my books. So I've always done like decent size print runs. Usually when I get a new book, I get 2,000 books. So I guess that's a long story to like get back to like explain why I'm getting 2,000. I'm getting 2,000 books. I always get 2,000 of the new books. Like book one, at this point I like get 3,000. I should probably even get more because the book ones go so much faster than the other books. But 2,000's, I don't know, it's a good number because like it lasts a really long time. Like going from, it starts at 500, and then the jump to 1,000, you save so much money, and then the jump to 2,000, you save almost like a similarly huge amount. Like it's something like, well, for just as an example, it's like imagine like you pay $3,000 for 1,000 books, but then at like 5,000 you get
2,000 books. Like, it's not a small amount. It's not like you go to like a coffee store and you get like a bigger coffee for like 5 cents less. Like, you save a huge amount going up the tiers. And 3,000 is also like, you know, 2,000 is like a good number where you save like a lot of money, and it's like, you know, it's good value. But like, yeah, so yeah, usually the target amount is around 5,000 covers the cost. Is the cost is not, it's not 5,000 exactly. It used to be under 5,000 to get 2,000 books printed. It was probably like around between 3,000 and 4,000, but then you also pay like 500 in shipping. Okay, so it's something under, like, close to 5,000. And it also Kickstarter is taking a cut, so 5,000 just about covers it. But printing costs have gone up, so I probably should have made it 7,000, but for this, but it doesn't really matter because I'll just pay the extra amount out of pocket, and also it'll probably be. Like, honestly, like, if you're, like, I think, like, how much of the actual amount goes to the cost? Well, it depends on, like, that question. Depends on, like, what they set the amount as. Because you can set the amount as whatever you want. So, you should set the amount at roughly whatever you predict the costs are going to be. But it can vary. This particular one, I think the cost will be more than what I've set. But 5,000 is close enough, I think. Oh, so I met you at PopCon. Did you know the comic before I met you at PopCon? You were one of the PopCon people. PopCon was a pretty small con compared to. I mean, it wasn't that, like, it in terms of like the amount of people. Like, it felt like a pretty small con. But it's probably about this. The actual showroom is like kind of like it's medium size. Like, it's not small. It doesn't seem as small as, like, some shows where it's, like, at a hotel, but it just felt like there was not, like, a ton. It was a new convention. You're one of the PopCon peeps. Wow. Well, thanks so much for getting a book. I'm so glad I went, you know? I mean, it was still worth going to, kinda. It was alright. I don't know. I don't know if I'll go back next year. I'll have to think about it. This is not... Wait, let me... This is not the best piece right now. This is good. This is good music. Oh, you bought 5 books. 7 to 11? But you had read the comic before, though, right? I do remember that. You know, PopCon was definitely in the small side and, like, the slow side as far as sales. But there were, like, a surprising number of people that, like, bought multiple books. So compared to, like, Animate Columbus, which I went to last weekend, I had more sales overall at Animate Columbus. It was about the same size as PopCon. I had more sales, but there were far more people just buying one book. Like, very few people bought full sets. So it's kind of interesting. But they were like, I don't know, they were okay. They were both kind of smaller. I really wish I had gotten into A-Con. I did not get into A-Con. A-Con is the biggest anime convention in Texas. And I probably would have sold like... I probably would have sold something like 250 to 300 books there. Which is about what I sold at Anime Central. Well, anyway. So how much does it cost? How much does the money goes to the thing? In the case of this Kickstarter, it's all going to go to printing costs because I think they're going to be more. But it's fun. Like, printing and shipping costs will probably be over 5,000. I don't know. Hopefully, I don't know. I haven't actually got a quote yet. But I don't think they've kept... No. Well, hopefully, it shouldn't be that crazy. There was something around, like, it was something around, it was something around 5,000. It was something around 5,000 for, like, the last batch of books that I bought. So, it should be close enough.
But you know, also I'm sending out books to people, and I'm doing sketches and stuff. So like a lot of the like that, you know, that has a value. So but you know, if the Kickstarter does really well, you know, I might make money on it, and then that sort of gets invested back into, well, it goes into my bank account. But there's all kinds of things, like there's shipping. Well, the shipping is included in the Kickstarter, but you know, it's a lot of work sending out all the books. It's a lot of work doing all the prints, and I'm sending people like pages, so there's like a dollar value to all the stuff that's getting sent out as well. If it gets to a certain level, all my Kickstarters have been consistent. Like I've never had a monstrous Kickstarter that like did $100,000. I've known people that have done stuff like that, but mine are always like consistently around $10,000. Where it's, I pretty much know what to expect. This is a good song. It's a good song. Alright. I have toast in the toaster downstairs. I gotta go get my toast and bring it up and peanut butter it. I wish that this song would loop, though. Let me just start it over. Or wait, is there a different song we can play? What other... Well, there's this one. Of course, there's the classic. The classic Donkey Kong. Okay, I'm gonna go get my toast. Back. You know what? Okay, we still have to figure out the widget thing. I have to figure that out. Hold on. But it should be easy. It's gonna only take a second. I'll be right back.
Alright guys, I'm back. What did I miss? 1356? Alright. So it looks like at this point 18 backers. Alright, we got some backers now. You know, of course, you know, it's gonna slow down a little bit. Let's get a widget. We should play video games. Oh, it's repeating single. Okay. Let's see. What should we play now? Dean Evans music. Yeah. Perfect. I got my peanut butter toast and I still have some rum and coke here left. Now, how do I get a widget again? I gotta get a widget. No. There's probably a thing in the menu here. Well, I can just type it into Google and it'll work. Project widgets. No, wait. Embed widget. Wait, no. This is Kickstarter. It should be in here. Like where there should just be like a place where you get widgets. Okay, let me look in their menu. That's right, Stoneheart. I remember now. I remember that you said that. Well, I'm glad that you discovered the Discord and everything, Stoneheart. That's cool. All right. There should be a promotion section, I think. I don't know how to get back to that now. It's easier if I just type it in Google. Kickstarter. How do I get a widget? Okay, this is what I'm looking at. I'm confused. I thought it would be easier than this. Project widgets. What is this? What is this? I don't understand. Like, what is this? I don't understand what that is. Project widget, is that the name of a thing? Check out the Kickstarter widget that rolled out. What the heck? What? Okay, but what is the? It's just showing me. I'm clicking on this. It's showing me somebody else's widget for their project. Like, what is? Why are these the links that come up when I type this in? Why? What the, dude? Okay, let me just try looking at this. There should be a widget generator. Okay, what if I type in Kickstarter widget generator? I need a generator specifically for my project. This is a thing that you install? What?
WordPress. Why are these the results that come up? I don't understand. I don't understand the internet anymore. Whoops. Wait, oh, there it is. Widget developer 8. Widget developer, no. Is widget like the wrong term? I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Why is this like not easy to figure out? Menu. Let me look on their site again. Creator handbook. No. Promotion. Build some buzz. Announce with a bang. This is all just bullshit. How to get featured. I'm like, no, this is like no good. This whole thing is no good. I don't think there's no section here to like for like how. I want a widget. I want a widget. I just want a widget, like a thing that goes on your. I used to have one. Like, do I have like a remnant on my? I don't think I do. Like this stream, I want this. I want this. I need, like, I could just do it in like. How did I do? Okay, so this right here. This is. I'm sure this is a widget or something, isn't it? Maybe it's just a browser capture of the Kickstarter website or something like that. I don't have a remnant of that anymore. Do I? I don't think I do. Oh, wait. What is this? Hey, video gamer. You know what? Maybe I never used a widget. I'm looking at the art. Okay, this is not the best scene. But I found a remnant of the old Kickstarter thing that I use. It was not a widget. I think it was just a browser capture. Wait, what is this? Or was it a window capture? Well, it doesn't work now because it. Let me just try. Let me try it. Sorry, I was looking through my scenes to try to find a remnant of this. You see this here? I was trying to find a remnant of this to see how I did this with, you know, having the amount of money on stream. Okay, so let's go back to where's the Kickstarter? Where'd it go? What did I do with it? Where's my Kickstarter? It's gone. Oh no. Kickstarter Corporation. Whoa. $7 billion towards creative work.
Sweet. So did I just do... properties? Let's see. Add a... was it just a window capture? It's just a Kickstarter website. You just reduce the OBS element down to a tiny part of the page. That's what I was thinking too. Like at first, I thought that I had got some kind of widget that like you put on your stream that shows like, but it wasn't a widget. It wasn't anything like that. It was just simply. You even remember me doing that? I think it was just a window or a browser capture. Okay, Kicks. Well, you know what? Let me get my old one. Art stream. Let me get this. And then like just move it over here. Desktop. Oh, we can't. I guess copy then. Copy. And then paste. It's a reference. Okay. Properties. So in the properties, I'll just change it to the new one. Paste the link in there. There we go. Okay. So there's that. Now we just bring it down here to the bottom. Or well, no. I guess it needs to be right there. And all right, so you take this. Is this really how I did this before? It's like do this. Just kind of did this. Wait, what happened to the other thing? Wait. No, don't do that with the Don't do. I messed it up. I can't. There's no undo in OBS. Darn it. Don't do it with. Good night. Are you going to bed? Oh no, I got it. I ate it. I messed it up. This was the monitor. Okay, good night. Oh, thanks. Okay, put this back. Thank you. Good night. How is it like this, I guess? Geez. Okay. So, I have family staying here right now. I have my aunt. Yes? Yeah, sure. Okay, that's fine. It's no problem. Yeah, I'm sure it's fine. Okay. Okay, yeah, no problem. Alright, good night. Okay, so as you can hear, we have some family staying. My aunt is staying here right now. So, I'm gonna have to go to we might have to do a quiet Zelda stream. I want to just get this widget figured out. I mean, I'm calling it a widget, but I want to get the online Kickstarter thing figured out. I guess I just did this. All right, so just put that there. Let me just let me just try to match what I had before. Why does it become invisible when I do that? Wait a second. If I click off of the window, it doesn't like that. This isn't... Okay, wait a second. Okay, so... This song is really good, though. We're gonna have to do a quiet Zelda stream. I just want to...
I'm a little confused about this still. Hold on, let me just... Like, this is a window... Is a window capture not what I want to do? Automatic... This is what I... It's the same thing I did before. And I need text to go above it, and, like, that's pretty much it. But, like, why does it disappear when I switch? Do I just need to keep the... Like, if I just keep the browser image on the... Maybe you have to keep this on the screen, but I can still, like, do other things in theory, right? Is that how it works? So I need some text to go with this. What are we going to do? We're going to play Zelda. Let me copy this. And put it here. And I need some text. Do I have any text from here that I can put in, plug in? I do. See, I saw that same exact text thing. Let's copy that. And let's put it here. Let's go ahead and just let's shut the music off right now. Let's see, how should we have this? Let me look at my thing again. Oh yeah, I see. I have to, so I guess this will work if I keep it like this. So I'll just, whoops, no. I want to make this a little bit bigger. Make it like that, and then put the text over like that, I guess. That's not very readable. Okay, maybe not like that. Like that, I suppose. I forget. I think that this updates live, sort of, but I feel like there's some foibles with it or something. I don't know. I can always come back and refresh the page every once in a while. But you know what I'm gonna have to do? I think that like I can't keep doing a Kickstarter stream like that. I was gonna play Zelda anyway. It's a little bit awkward since this is kind of like a Kickstarter hype stream, but I'm gonna have to like go to, since I have family staying in the room across the hall, I'm gonna have to do a quiet stream for it. We're gonna have to go to quiet. So I'm gonna have to do that as well. Let's see. Quiet. The last time I did it was the Cuphead DLC. But let's play some Zelda though. I've talked about I've talked about it a little bit. Okay, so I'm gonna let me type an explanation here. May as well make it match this. Century. Do they? How about that? How about that? Let's get the Zelda ready. My console's downstairs. I'm gonna go get it real quick. Be right back.
Hmm.
What did I do with that Switch? I need that Switch to be able to play Zelda. Where did I put that? I found it. Video gamer, you died? Video gamer, you died? I'm sorry. In Fortnite against AI? Well, don't feel bad. That AI is very smart. Let's see if this works. This should work. Now I need to do something with my camera.